Hi guys, it's Lucy and this is my weekly weigh-in. If you are new here, hello, I'm Lucy. Come on in, get yourself nice and cozy. I am currently on a weight loss journey. I am planning on losing a total of 90 pounds. I'm about 60 pounds off the way there and I started this journey about a year ago now. Normally I talk about how I've been eating and how I feel my week's been with my food. And this week's been a bit of a tricky one, I suppose. Tricky in the sense that I've really just felt like giving up. But deep down I knew that I wouldn't. It's a very weird internal battle that I've had with myself. I think it's a case of a mixture of things, like maybe just needing a cheat meal. Girls, it's that week, you know? That always makes things a lot more difficult actually. And something I've noticed through this journey is when it's that time of the month, for that whole week, it is a bit more of a battle and the cravings are really strong and I have to really fight and talk myself out of eating those bad foods. But sometimes you gotta give yourself a bit of a leeway. I had an unplanned cheat meal. Can't remember when it was. I think it was maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Can't remember when it was. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy actually. And to be honest, after I had my cheat meal, it was an afternoon. My daughter was in nursery. My husband was in work. And all I wanted to do was watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know why. I don't actually watch that. But I wanted to watch it. And I just wanted a McDonald's. So I ordered a McDonald's and I put on RuPaul's Drag Race and it was the me time that I've been waiting for. So yeah, bit of a struggle really, but I've done really well. Apart from obviously that cheat meal that was necessary. And I had some chocolate last night while I was watching telly and that was definitely well deserved as well. And I don't feel guilty about that either. I guess maybe if the results were different today, I might feel guilty, but I don't. So that's a good sign. So with my exercise, again, I'm going to look back and see my weeks, because I weigh in on a Tuesday. I see my weeks as Tuesday to Tuesday. If I have a look back, last Tuesday, well, Tuesdays are my rest day. So it's safe to say last Tuesday, no exercise. On Wednesday, I went for a 5-mile run. I was out running for 56 minutes. I burnt a total of 676 calories on that workout. Thursday, I ran 4.3 miles on that day. I was out for just over 49 minutes and I burnt a total of 621 on that day. Now, Thursday, the reason I did 4.3 is that was the day I decided to do hill sprints. This is all coming back to me now. I had a really stressful time. I had a lot of things going on that was completely out of my control. I literally just had to deal with it. It came at a really difficult time. Obviously, I was struggling with food, so this week really tested me actually. I went and I did hill sprints. I found a hill in between two routes that I run that just joins these two routes, and I ran to this hill. I got to the bottom of the hill, I put my headphones in and my music full blast and I just sprinted. I was so angry, I was so stressed, and I sprinted up, came down, again came down. I did this 5 or 6 times and I was knackered. My legs were absolutely killing me, but you know what, I felt incredible afterwards and I haven't thought about what I was stressing so hard on that day since. Very happy with that workout. It was probably one of the best ones of the week actually. Friday, it looks like I took a rest day. I imagine it's because my legs were probably pretty sore. Saturday, I met a friend and we went for a run. We got up nice and early. I met her about 7 in the morning. We ran a total of 9.5 miles and I burned a total of 1,380 calories. She picked the route on this one and it was in like a trail woodland area. Lots of hills, lots of uneven ground. Absolutely saw me off. It was really difficult. I earned those calories that day. And on Sunday I stayed home and I cycled. I burnt a total of 335 calories. I was on there for just over an hour. I did post about this on my Instagram that I was exercising for just over an hour, but it took me nearly 2 hours because my daughter, my dog and my husband, they all wanted things from me. I was getting pulled in every single direction, and I was probably burning more calories getting on and off the bike than I was actually pedaling, so that was interesting. And yesterday I planned to do my longest run, but it wasn't happening, and I'm not even mad at it now. I'm quite happy, to be honest. I ran 7 miles. I was out for 1 hour 19, and I burnt a total of 994 calories yesterday. I wanted to get a bit more preparation in for the marathon I'm booked in for in October. And obviously the furthest I've ever ran at this moment is 14 miles. I wanted to bump it up to at least 15, and then I feel like 20 miles is just on the horizon. I just couldn't do it. Mentally and physically, I wasn't there, and that's probably why I ended up having some chocolate and I didn't feel guilty about it, because I burnt so many calories. It didn't really matter. So let's get to the important bit, which is my weight. So last week I stepped on the scales and I weighed 165.4 pounds. And this week, or this morning, I stepped on the scales and I weighed 163.8. That, my friends, is a total loss this week of 1.6. I was actually really happy. A 1.6 loss in a week for me, I think, is really, really good. Let alone the fact that I had an unexpected cheat meal, or unplanned cheat meal. I think it was expected. I know that that's not going to make me put on weight with all the exercise I did, but still, you can't help but think like, oh, I went through a whole month. If you've been watching my previous weigh-ins, I went through like a whole month of just not, the scale just not budging. I think I've just got used to it, just not moving, but... But guys, thank you so much for watching and checking up on my weekly weigh-in this week. If you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more, or you can come over and find me on Instagram. I'm uploading on there every single day. If not, guys, I will see you next week for another update. Bye guys.